Hello everyone and welcome back to another Godzilla Battleline video, and today we're taking a look at the brand new Godzilla 2004 Tokyo Final Battle version. What a mouthful. This will be the review for him. There may or may not be a hetero review. He comes out when I'm filming this, he comes out tomorrow. But I will be on a plane back home, so unless I wake up early enough before my flight to record a video, I'm probably not going to have a hetero review until maybe like Monday night or Tuesday night. But I'm trying to get videos recorded to pad out the weekend while I'm gone. This is one of them. Congratulations. This one is actually on time. So, and it's not for lack of trying on the hetero. I tried to unlock hetero several times. I've gotten this Tokyo Godzilla. It's level 5. I've tried to pull pieces for hetero to do this review early for hetero. It's not in the cards. Literally not in the cards. But we have Godzilla Tokyo Final Battle version here today, so we're going to talk about him. He has energy cost 7. He's a pretty unique kit as well, so these are his stats at level 17. Most importantly, he's a 2.5 second attack speed, a search range of 60, targets leader ground aerial facilities, reach is 50, movement speed is 8. And he has these various upgrade levels. We will talk about them here in his introduction. On deployment. After deployment, its stat boosts are boosted by 3 stages depending on the number of times the opponent deploys units or facilities. If multiple units are deployed at the same time, it will count as only one deployment. Deployment of event battle pieces does not count, so that is like Dimension Tide or Void Ghidorah. 2 deployments. Attack method changes to a heat ray with heat ray attack with 200% attack power, and reach becomes 80. Also gains stun immunity. On 3 deployments, reach of heat ray attack is increased by 100, and on 4 deployments, attack power is increased by 30%. When attacking, it unleashes 2 successive attacks on enemy units. It can perform 2 successive attacks on a single enemy unit, thereby dealing 2 times its attack power as damage to the enemy unit. A special unit with stats that are enhanced every time the opponent deploys units or facilities. Its attack method changes as it gains stun immunity. As its stats improve, it is key to launch this unit early in battle, as it will become more difficult to boost its stats after the enemy has launched their main attack, which is true. So we're going to take him into battle. This is the tentative deck we're using. Used it on stream last night. And if there's no water on any of the maps, when I go to film my battles, then I'll change it up a little bit. But until then, this is what I'm working with. Shin Kaiju Prince is up first. Hello, Shin Kaiju Prince. We do not have the new, what's his name, Godzilla. But we do have -1. We can put him in the water. Des Ghidorah, Jet Jaguar. Or he's Jet Jaguar, I got Gigan. Okay, so there's his Gauss. We'll do Jet Jaguar. Or Gigan, and then we'll do Des Ghidorah. We'll pop these guys right there. And we have Final Wars waiting in the wings, so let's just throw Biollante here to hopefully get the evolution going on them. Hopefully we can kill this Mogera. I think we'll be able to. I think it's gonna be fine. He's gonna die. We might not kill this Aquamothra, but their timer's running low anyway, so it doesn't matter. So they get some energy, that's fine. We will deploy the Chibi Duo here. And we will put the Final Wars Godzilla right over here. Oh, there's Jet Jaguar behind him? I didn't even notice. So he still hasn't gone up any levels based on the deployments that he's supposed to be getting. I guess if he places another unit, he'll hit a level up. There it is. So Aquamothra hit the ground, and then this Godzilla just went up and got stun resistance. He's at rank 1 now. His next unit that'll drop it, he'll become rank 2. Oh, well, there's a -1. So stun him up. And look, now the Final Wars Godzilla has level 2 right there. He's got like no health. But his range is going to be pretty far. And they gave up. Alright, well, I'll still include it. Rusty Acid with an evolved Godzilla was that top 100 or top 10 icon. I don't even know who Rusty Acid is. I think there was a person that was just named Rusty for a while. So let's deploy this Final Wars Godzilla. I think, okay, so he's got him too, so that'll be good. I think we didn't deploy him in time for it to count towards that one. But we will Chibi duo with him there on the flank, and then I think we can Gigan up. So his Final Wars didn't get the boost either, but now he's gonna get that boost from Gigan. We're gonna get that boost from the Destroyer, and we get the boost from the Chibis. So that's pretty good. Ours right here with that what was that, the damage boost, and he's got stun resistance now. We're gonna resurrect our Chibi duo. He placed, what's his, Monster X, and we went up another level again, so now we have the insane long range. He's got Gauss, he's got all this going on. We're just gonna blow him up. All our food keeps blowing up. Chippy's green is dead. He hit me with a takeoff. I got you on video, dog. So watch. We have -1 here. We have Final Wars in the back, and Final Wars is at max level. It says it's levels like 2, 3, and 4, but it's really 1, 2, and 3. The way it's labeled is 1, 2, and 3. So look how long his range is. Watch. He's gonna grab onto the leader, and he hit me with a give up too. So that's 2 give ups. Final Wars Godzilla is just so scary. People just be giving up. Gojira 77X is next. No Final Wars yet in our lineup, but so we will buy Alante. We'll probably Chibi Desghidorah. I think that's just the safest course of action we could possibly take at the moment. So we'll Chibi here. And we have -1 next. That'll be good for anything that comes this way. King Ghidorah. Yeah, let's do Desghidorah. And then we have the Final Wars coming up. Ooh, the health boost right there. That's rough. I gotta sneeze. I lived. Alright, so they're all dead. We're closing in. We'll do Final Wars here. See, he doesn't go up a level when that Mothra shows up. So I don't know what the parameters are for like hitting the levels on Final Wars. I feel like it's a little bit inconsistent. But he's just gonna mosey his way up the battlefield. This guy's not deploying anything. There's a Destroyer. So the Destroyer will take down my Desk, but I think my Final Wars is probably a little too close. No, we're good. Alright, so he's got the stun, and he has a little bit of extra damage boost right here. He would get that 2% damage, so that did actually a ton of damage right there. Let's just not even let this Destroyer do something. Let's just kill him there. We can let them fight the Kong. I'm not so worried about that. So Kong is going to go down right there, and then we can do Biollante, and then we'll do Final Wars right in the middle. Okay, -1. -1 also did not proc the level up on him, but the Mothra Leo, or not Mothra Leo, Rainbow Mothra did. So he still gets that damage boost on the -1. I mean, he's chunking the health bars down, but okay, so there, look, there's the Destroyer showed up. We get to level 2. We're going to do even more damage. He's dead. He's healing up again. Let's see the range on this level 2 right here. Pretty far. Pretty far. We don't have that final health boost, but the range is pretty good, so it's letting us get access at least to some early picks right there. We'll do Desghidorah on the side. There's -1. Let's grab him with Gigan. And then we have Final Wars again. Little Mothra action. Gigan should be able to grab him right there. Stop him from doing anything. Final Wars Godzilla. Take out the Mothra. Perfect. And then Desghidorah. I mean, he's going to have to do something about these guys. I would maybe put that Desghidorah here, because now mine is going to get him. Alright, so I mean, Final Wars Godzilla, he's not really carrying the whole team, but I'll say you're a good team. But he's fun. I feel like his level up is a little bit inconsistent, but maybe I'm just like stupid. I'm not using it right. Goji Berry is next. Hello, Goji Berry. Okay, Final Wars is right here. So we got Chibis, we got Final Wars. Pretty good start. Pretty good start. Let's do Chibi. We probably technically should have maybe done Final War first. But we'll do Final Wars right next to them. Or I just put him there by accident. He's just sitting on energy. So Bylante spawning in didn't trigger Final Wars. So it's the second character that spawns in from after Final Wars spawns in is when he gets the boosts. Regular Chibi. Mogera. Okay. Rainbow Mothra, so he's just shooting up this guy's levels. Well, he didn't even go to level 3 for the Rainbow Mothra. Bylante. So Rainbow Mothra's dead, that Chibi's dead. So now we're at level 3, hitting for a ton of damage. We can kill this Bylante and get him to fire outside of leader range. I think that would just be phenomenal. So, Wakasabe killed our little dude. But he is sitting pretty far out of the leader range. And he's dead because that guy's got the Rainbow Mothra immunity, which I completely forgot about. Alright, but we could do Chibis and Final Wars again. So there's the regular Chibis. He's spawning in a bunch of low-cost guys, so like it would theoretically be good for Final Wars Godzilla if we were placing him. Okay, so there's all his little guys, his army of Chibis and his Mothra. They're all immune, so let's just get that out of there. Dimension Tide. I mean, it's not a really great Dimension Tide right there, but we can get rid of all their levels. He's doing his melee attack right there. Kiryu just came in, but we don't get the levels off of that Kiryu. Super annoying. He's healing him up. That obviously doesn't affect the the Godzilla. Kill out this little Chibi, punch him, beat him up. Bylante. There's the Chibis. Now we're at level 1. There's a second Chibi. Now we're at level 2. Who's he at range to hit? This Chibi, I hope. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Kill him out. Cool. Mothra just showed up. We've got to level 3. After we got through the Rainbow Mothra shield, look how much damage we were doing to him. Rainbow Mothra's going to kill him out in a second. Boom. Done. But Desgador's here. We can do Final Wars again. We'll place him down because this guy keeps spawning really low cost guys, and the more of them he spawns in, the stronger that our Final Wars are going to get. I like that that's Final Wars gimmick, but I am not a huge fan that his entire gimmick revolves around is your opponent summoning enemies after you've already summoned Final Wars. It seems like a flimsy gimmick to me. It's definitely a first. We haven't had anything like that before, but I find that it's not super reliable because he's at his best when he's at the max level, which reasonably your opponent would be sending out characters, but maybe if he dies before then you're not hitting the max level. But he's level 3 right now and he's locked onto the enemy leader. He just died right there. That's alright. Desgadora. Maybe we're just gonna nuke them. Both these guys right here. Boom. They're done. Mogera behind us. Chibi's right here. He's got his ability on us, but that's alright. We got him. Excellent battle. Excellent, excellent battle. You are formidable. Alright, so we got to see a lot of Final Wars gimmick right there. I'm not particularly a huge fan of it. I can see where it's useful because like your enemy is always going to be spawning units, but for your enemy to have to spawn, because the first unit that spawns in after it clearly isn't working, so that's either bugged or that's just how it works. So for your opponent needs to spawn in 4 units after you've already summoned Final Wars Godzilla for him to be at his maximum peak. I feel like that's not super great. So guys, my final thoughts on Tokyo Final Battle version for Godzilla Final Wars. I really think he's just alright. I don't think he's super crazy. I don't think that he is extremely impactful. I have him at level 5. After this season, he'll be level 5. He's ranked at 17. He's nice to have. I don't think he is the best unit in the game. I certainly don't think he's like the best unit we've had this summer. I don't think he's the best unit that we've had in the last 5 months. If you have him, Sure, he could be a pretty decent plug-and-play character. Is this one that I'm going to be investing a lot of GMATs into after this season? Probably not. As far as the alternate forms go, I think his new gimmick is extremely interesting. I think he's a lot more fun to use than the previous Final Wars Godzilla. I just don't really think that that he's doing it for me. Something about him isn't doing it, and I think for his ability, his like stats and his abilities, the cost is fine. It's the fact that you have to really rely on your opponent to help juice him up, and I don't like that. Yeah, like, obviously your opponent is going to be summoning enemies so that he's always going to get juiced. I just feel like that's a little bit unreliable, because when he's not at his strongest, they can be summoning guys who are at their strongest, and it's going to take him a little while to get there, and I feel like it's a little too slow. I like the thought of it, I like the concept of it, but I think, I don't know, the execution is pretty fun too. I just think that maybe if he had, like, reduce it by one level and, like, merge the final two into one or something like that, maybe that would be a better direction to put him in. But I like him. I don't think he's extremely useful, though. So those are my thoughts on Final Wars Godzilla. Let me know if you guys have him and what your thoughts are on him in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.